The network of small construction project awarded to a contractor is shown in the following figure. The normal duration, crash duration, normal cost and crash cost of all the activities are shown in the table. The indirect cost incurred by the contractor is INR 5,000 per day. If the project is targeted for completion in 16 days, the total cost to be incurred by the contractor would be. So if you see here, this is the small construction project activity, and the normal duration, crash duration, normal cost, crash cost is given to you. From this you can calculate cost slope. What is cost slope? Crash cost minus normal cost upon normal duration minus crash duration. So first, if you see here, this is 25,000 minus 15,000, 10,000 by 6 minus 4, 2, that is 5,000. And this is 12,000 minus 6,000, 6,000 by 3, that is 2,000. And this is how much? 1,500 by 2, that is 750. And this is 3,000 by 3, that is 1,000. This is 3,000 by 1, so this is 3,000. And this is 2,000 by 1, that is equal to 2,000, and this is 8,000 by 2, that is equal to 4,000. This is the cost slope. Now before that you have to calculate what is the critical path line. For that you have to calculate the critical activities. So how to calculate critical path? See here, this is, I'll take it as 0, and this event would be finished at 6, and this would be completed at 11, and this is completed at, this is also completed at 11, and this would be completed at 12, this would be 13 then. So this is 13, so 11 plus 3, no, so 11 plus 3, this is 14, and this is 14 plus 4, 18 days. So here the critical path is, what is the critical path here? PRTV. PRTV is the critical path, and then critical duration is 18 days. Critical duration is 18 days. Now what he is asking? He is asking the contractor should complete the work in 16 days. He wants to complete the work in 16 days. So he is asking what is the crashing you will be done, so that you will get the minimum cost for the completion of project. So 16 days, that means you have to reduce 2 days. So first initially we will go for reduction of 1 day. So which one you will reduce? First you will crash the activity whose cost slope is less. Here the cost slope of R is less, that is 750. So if the cost slope of R is less, that means you can crash it by 1 day. So let us crash this by 1 day. If I crash this by, so I'll crash R by 1 day. I'll crash R by 1 day. After crashing R by 1 day, PRTV. So this will become what? Crashing R by 1 day. I am crashing R by 1 day. So then what could be the duration? Duration for PRTV would be 17 days. 17 days. This would be 6. So I am crashing this to 4. 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 4, 17. At the same time, PQUV, this will also become critical, because this will also become 17 days. See here, P, this is 0 plus 6, 6. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 2, 13. 13 plus 4, 17. That's how it goes. That means, I hope you have seen this figure. Now what I am doing is I am crashing this by 4. So 1 day I have crashed this, this becomes 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 4, 17 days. See here. Similarly here also 11 plus 2, 13. 13 plus 4, 17 days. That means both becomes critical path. Both the paths become critical paths. Now you have to do the combined crashing of these two paths for next level of crashing. So finally we have to reach to 16 days. So the next level of crashing goes like this. That means you have to crash, see here, you can crash this by 5, you can crash this by 1 day. That means PRTV. You can crash this by 1 day. And that means I'll crash R by 1 day. And in PQUV, you have to crash 1 day along this one also. So PQUV. So QU. Both has same, if you see QU, both has same cost slope. So you can reduce either Q or you can reduce either V. So I'll reduce R by 1 day and also I'll reduce Q by 1 day. If I crash R by 1 day and if I crash Q by 1 day, then finally what happens? The critical paths would be PRTV, PQUV, PSV. All these things will be completed in 16 days. Sir, why PSV? PSV, you know, 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. That means I have crashed this by 1 day. So Q, I have crashed this by 1 day. I have crashed this by another 1 day. So this will become what? 9, 9 plus 3, 12. Here also it is 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 4, 16. This is how the crashing is done. Now the total cost of the project he is asking. So for total cost of the project, first you have to add all these things. 15,000, 15,000 plus 6, 21,000, 21,000, 29,000, 29,000 plus 7,000, 36,000, 42,000, 46,000, 66,000. So this whole thing is 66,000. The total cost to be incurred by the contractor is direct cost is 66,000. And initially you have crashed R by 1 day. That means here it would be increased by 750 in first case. In second case also it would be increased. You have crashed R by 1 day and Q also by 1 day. So this would be 750 plus 2,000. And finally you have crashed. And finally indirect cost. Indirect cost he has given 16 days. 16 days 5,000 is the indirect cost. And finally if you add all these things, total cost, you will get 1,49,500, something like this. So here the idea is very much important. Which one you have to crash? He asked for 16 days. So first you have to crash for which the cost slope is less. Next, combined level of crashing also you have to see for which combined level of cost slope is less. From this you will get the total cost, that is equal to 1,49,500. Thank you.